Welcome back, my beautiful people. Today I thought it would be fun to do kind of a fall-inspired arrangement. I wandered into my Trader Joe's, of course, and they were filled with amazingly fun, beautiful fall stuff. So if you have a Trader Joe's nearby, definitely go check them out right now because they have everything fall related, and I couldn't help myself, but of course, one, buy fall flowers, and then two, I did buy some other fall goodies. So I got this from, hello. I thought, I have this really cool vase that I actually got from a company that is like a subscription box for home decor. It's called Globin, and I love their stuff that they send every single month. It's all, sustainably sourced, helps other communities, which I love. So fun to do two different arrangements. I had this kind of basket, I guess, that I did have in my kitchen that had all my utensils in it, but it was kind of weird. So what I did, I kept it just because I really like it, but I don't know what to do with it yet. Got this little cup, and I'm just going to set it in here. I don't know how it's going to work yet, but I figured it'd be fun to try, and you can't really tell that much. So I'm going to make one arrangement in there, another arrangement in here. Yeah, I'm just going to kind of go back and forth, make two different arrangements just because these sunflowers are huge. And so I thought it would be fun to kind of mix and then, of course, do one all around. And then this one I'm probably going to do facing forward and put it in my bathroom or something like that. So I have this piece of wood here. I was thinking I was going to kind of maybe intertwine it in the flower arrangement. I don't know yet, though. It might just sit here and look cute during the video. We'll find out. Yeah, other than that, I'm just going to start breaking these beautiful little babies down, and we'll go from there. So, I know flowers always come with flower food. All it is kind of like a sugar substance. I don't know. I'm kind of lazy, so I don't really ever use it. And I go through flowers so quickly that it doesn't seem to be necessary for me, but if you're really trying to get them to last, it doesn't hurt to use them. I'm thinking it might be fun, maybe one time. Actually, I might do it this one. Maybe I'll make one arrangement, put the flower food in it every time I change the water, which I know when you guys are making your flower arrangements at home, I know you're changing your water every day, hopefully. I know it's tedious, but it really does make the flowers last, so it just kind of depends on, what kind of length you're trying to get out of your flowers. But yeah, so what I'll try this time is I'll be very diligent, and I will make sure that I am putting the floral food in one of the vases and not in the other, and I'll let you know how long they last. That might be kind of fun to do it that way. So I'm taking the petals off so that they're not sitting in the water when you cut them and put them in the vase, because of course we know by now that is going to make the water rot, and then it's going to of course affect the lifetime of the flower, because of course you wouldn't want to be sitting and bathing in dirty water, and neither do your flowers. So that's why we like to remove this. I'm also peeling off some of the bottom flowers just because I know they're not going to be seen. So like something like that I'm going to take off. Normally I do a little bud vase. I don't really feel like doing one today, so they're just going to get thrown away. But of course you can always do a bud vase. Now we have the flowers with no leaves, so now we're going to have nice fresh water when we put those in. On to the next one. So same thing with these. They don't have as many leaves on them, but they do have these little sprigs, which of course are still going to affect the water if you leave them on. So I'm just taking those off now. Last and certainly not least, these big old sunflowers. Look at how big they are, like compared to my hand. I mean, come on. Gotta love fresh flowers. These you don't have to do much with. They don't have any leaves on them. I'm gonna start with them, and then when you guys follow this tutorial, let me know if you struggled with starting with the sunflowers, and then next time I'll do them last. See if that works a little bit better for you, but I think this time I will start with them. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna start with the taller vase first. And kind of, let's see, I have 6, nope, I have 5 sunflowers. So I'm gonna kind of pick and choose. Wow, look at that. Oh, love it. So I'm gonna be using a floral knife. But if you don't have a floral knife, definitely use a pair of shears, use scissors, anything will work, but I've used a knife for a long time, so I feel pretty comfortable with it. So, all right, so that one's a little bit too long because I do want it to sit directly on the neck of the vase. So I'm gonna cut it down a little bit. There we go. So that one's kind of facing forward as this one is as well, but I'm gonna put this one a little bit higher. Look at that thick stem, that's amazing, love it. And that's another reason why I'm doing 2 separate vases, is because these stems are so thick that they're gonna take up majority of that vase already, so wouldn't have much room for anything else, so that's why I'm starting like that. Okay, a little tall, let me move up the camera. Okay, so now I got the front facing arrangement going. We got our 3 sunflowers in there. Of course, they're kind of doing whatever they want since there's no structure in this vase. But I think I'm gonna start with some carnations. Of course, like I always do, bought everything at Trader Joe's. And now I'm just going to kind of go and place them in here, wherever I think that they are needed. Wow, it's getting taller and taller. I got some carnations, I got some sunflowers. Now I'm going in for the little poms, the pom-poms. So these I'm kind of angling into the vase so that they kind of spew out a little bit more. I'm just trying to get this to be nice and full. I think maybe a little one right up front, underneath the sunflowers. Is that going to be short enough? Nope. Right. Now, here we go. Gotta get up and look at it. That's how I do it. I like to get up, walk away from it, because when you're so close to it, sometimes you feel like it's a lot, doesn't look right. So you gotta always want to step away from it. So it looks just like this sunflower needs to be pulled back, which is going to be a little bit difficult because it's so thick. But we can make it happen. This one needs to be here. We've got this little baby. So as you can see, when I move one, I always break one. So I move one, and then the rest of them kind of move. So then you gotta kind of go back in and restructure the whole piece, which is okay because, like I said, when we first put these sunflowers in, we didn't really have any structure, so things were bound to move and gonna have to be changed. So as you can see, that one doesn't want to face forward. But now I think we're looking a little bit better, a little bit more structured. Just one more piece right about in here. Maybe another little palm. And that should do it. All right, I think that's pretty cute. I'm happy with it. On to the next one. Okay, I think for this one I'm going to start with the structure of it first, see how that goes for me. And then put the sunflowers in, see if that'll be better. I don't know why, sometimes I just have to be really weird about things, so we're gonna make it with a big branch in it. I think it'll be kind of fun. I'm weird, sorry. Throwing them in there. There's no really any rhyme or reason to it. I'm just kind of putting them in there as I think that they look cute. And then I thought one sunflower right up front there would be nice. Okay, so in hindsight, I could have done with like one more bunch of these palms or one more bunch of the carnations, but you know, when I'm shopping, I don't really know what I'm looking for. I just buy stuff, and the idea comes to me as I start making the videos. So I think it's kind of cute. I mean, it's not the most full arrangement, but it's still very fun, still very fall, which is really what I was going for. I like that you can still see the branch through it. This one it's kind of in a hole, so it's kind of doing whatever it wants. So I'm trying to kind of puncture it through the other stems so that it creates some structure in there for it. Always talking about building that structure. It needs to be cut back a little bit. It's just hanging too far forward for my liking. So I'm gonna pull it out, cut a little bit off the end. Place it back in there. There we go. Now that makes a little bit more sense. I like it with the branch through it. I think it's really unique. Okay, so that's all I have for today. Just two quick, simple flower arrangements. Not much to go into them, just kind of placed them around, kind of open flowing. Like I said, I wish I would have bought at least one more bunch for this arrangement. The other one looks perfect. But yeah, just maybe a couple more here in the back, although I know you guys can't see it, but I can. I am putting this on my breakfast bar, so it's going to be all around like normal. So I do wish I would have bought more, but it's not the end of the world. It's just for me to enjoy. Welcome in, you know, fall time. It is finally dropping below 100 degrees here, which is so exciting, which makes us feel like we're in our fall time. So let me know what you think. Definitely leave a like and subscribe if you would like to. And let me know if you have any other ideas or videos that you would like to see. Thank you so much. Bye. I did put some little cranes in here that my cats had pulled down off of my little backdrop behind my bed. So I just placed them there because I thought they looked kind of cute. This one I did not put the flower food in. I can already kind of tell they're not as happy as the other flowers, so maybe flower food is the way to go.